What if I told you that 2025 could be the year that turns everything upside down? Sounds exaggerated, doesn't it? But what you're about to discover could completely change the way you see the world. Prophecies from an enigmatic figure of the past raise questions so disturbing that many choose to ignore them. This could be the year that marks a great awakening, or the beginning of the end. And now I ask you, are you truly ready for what's coming? Baba Vanga, a mystic who shocked the world with her predictions, left warnings that seem increasingly close to reality. Her alerts include cosmic signals, profound economic shifts, and an event still shrouded in mystery. But don't be mistaken. These transformations won't only affect the world on a large scale. They will reach you, impacting your life in ways you may not yet imagine. In this video, you will understand the meaning of these predictions and, more importantly, how to use them to transform uncertainty into power. We're not here to spread fear, but to bring clarity in a moment that promises to be decisive. So, if you want to be prepared to face this unknown future, stay with me, because what comes next could change everything. The prophet from the past, Baba Vanga, a name that resonates with mystery and fascination. Known as the Nostradamus of the Balkans, this Bulgarian mystic, blind from a young age, left a legacy of predictions that continue to intrigue the world. Her life alone would be worthy of a book, but what sets her apart are her eerily accurate prophecies. Imagine predicting globally impactful events like the collapse of the Soviet Union or the 9/11 attacks. It's no coincidence that, even decades after her death, her name still sparks curiosity. Among her prophecies, some seem almost supernatural, while others reflect an impressive understanding of humanity's vulnerabilities. She mentioned climate crises and social changes that have only gained momentum in recent years. The question remains, how could someone isolated in time and space foresee with such clarity what was yet to come? Her words, often cryptic, continue to echo, fueling debates and igniting the collective imagination. But what about 2025? Baba Vanga described this year as a turning point, a moment of transition so powerful that its effects would be impossible to ignore. Her predictions speak of cosmic signals and transformations in humanity that could either redefine the future or trigger a collapse. And it's precisely this fine line between hope and despair that leads us to the next point: 3 prophetic signs. The first sign, a message from the cosmos, was the one that most caught scientists' attention. In 2024, an unexplained signal from space was detected, intriguing the scientific community and reigniting Baba Vanga's words. She claimed this would be a cosmic awakening, a call or warning for humanity. Imagine the possibility that something coming from so far away could have such a profound impact here on Earth. Could it be an opportunity to reflect on our role in the universe, or a warning of something much greater? The second sign, related to a global economic shift, seems increasingly plausible. Economic realignments are already underway, bringing both promises and uncertainties. Countries are rethinking their trade relationships, and the idea of international cooperation has never been more critical. However, with this restructuring comes the risk of instability, which raises the question, are we ready to face these changes? And more importantly, how can we use this moment to create a more balanced and just system? The third sign is the most enigmatic of all. Baba Vanga mentioned a decisive event, something yet to be identified, that would have the power to define humanity's destiny. It's like a piece of a puzzle still hidden, but with the potential to alter the entire picture. What if this piece is already in motion without us realizing it? While this mystery lingers, there's one thing we can do: prepare ourselves. Philosophical and spiritual reflection. Amid so much uncertainty, Buddhist teachings invite us to look inward and find wisdom and compassion as tools to face global challenges. It's as if every crisis serves as a reminder that, before changing the world, we need to transform ourselves. Imagine applying compassion in your daily decisions, from a choice at work to how you interact with your neighbors. Even subtle acts of kindness create a collective ripple effect. Meditation and mindfulness emerge as powerful guides during uncertain times. These practices, often underestimated, have the power to calm restless minds and bring clarity in moments of confusion. Think about dedicating just 5 minutes a day to observing your breath and letting the world around you quiet down. This simple routine could be the starting point for more conscious decisions and harmonious relationships, especially when chaos seems to take over. Spirituality is not merely a refuge, but a lens through which we can interpret the changes happening around us. If every event is transitory, as Eastern philosophies suggest, then what remains for us is to learn to flow with the tides without resistance. This doesn't mean passivity, but rather an active and intentional adaptation. And it is precisely this approach that leads us to the conclusion, where action becomes the central point. Conclusion. After everything we've seen, the real question is, how will you react? The prophecies for 2025 are more than distant predictions. They are a mirror of our reality. And more importantly, they are a call to action. Are you ready to turn uncertainty into opportunity? To seize this moment to grow as an individual and as part of something greater? Reflect on what you can do today, right now, to prepare yourself. Perhaps it starts with a simple act of meditation to clear your mind, or maybe by studying more about the impact of global changes and finding ways to contribute. The essential question isn't what's going to happen, but rather, what will I do about it? After all, the future isn't something that simply happens to us. It's something we create. If this content has given you a new perspective, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. That way, you won't miss any of the upcoming videos designed to help you understand and prepare for the changes ahead. And remember, knowledge is only the beginning of transformation. Now it's your turn to act.